Hey, Pastor Josh here. We are reading Acts chapter 25, verses 9 through 12, and we need to help ourselves with whatever we have, whatever means we might have available to us. We should help ourselves to those means. And we see the Apostle Paul is going to use the ultimate trump card to protect himself. He is going to appeal to the Caesar himself, the Caesar of Rome. He is going to appeal to the Roman tribunal, and he is going to go all the way to Rome. He has that right as a citizen to do that, and he takes full advantage of that right because he knows that his life is in danger if he doesn't do that. Let us see what continues to happen. So after Festus has heard the arguments from the Jews, he's heard Paul defend himself, he says this, "But Festus, wishing to do the Jews a favor, said to Paul, 'Do you wish to go up to Jerusalem and there be tried on these charges before me?'" He wanted to get some favor with these Jewish leaders. And he then says, "Let's go down to Jerusalem and let's have a court hearing there." He wants to do that to make the Jews happy. The Jews were going to kill Paul on the way to Jerusalem. And then but Festus has to ask Paul's permission because Paul is a Roman citizen, and this would be a breach in etiquette. This would be a breach in procedures. There's no reason for him to go to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is not the headquarters of the Roman government in Judea. It is Caesarea. So this would be a breach to do that. That's why he's asking for Paul's permission. That's why he's not just saying, "Hey, let's go down there." He has to get Paul's approval. But Paul, being wise, remember Jesus says that we as Christians should be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. Paul is wise. But Paul said, "I am standing before Caesar's tribunal where I ought to be tried. To the Jews I have done no wrong, as you yourself know very well." You know I've not done anything wrong. This is a bunch of baloney. Verse 11, "If then I am a wrongdoer and have committed anything for which I deserve to die, I do not seek to escape death. If I really did something that's deserving of death, well then that punishment should come to me. But if there's nothing to their charges against me, no one can give them up, or no one can give me up to them. I'm a Roman citizen, and there's no reason, and I'm arrested in Rome, not to the Jews. You are the ones in charge. No, you do not need to give me over to them, and you can't give them over to them." And he says, "I'm sick and tired of dealing with these governors here. I'm going to appeal to Caesar myself." And there is the Apostle Paul pulling the ultimate trump card. It's an example for us to follow. He is using the means available to him to protect himself. He knows his life is in danger. Remember, he knows that's how he got to Caesarea to begin with while he was in Jerusalem. He found out that there was a threat against his life. He knows if he goes back there again, he will probably die. So he says, "Let's go on to Caesar." He's been wanting to get to Rome all this time. He wanted to get there as a normal person, but he's going to actually arrive in Rome in chains instead and still have a wonderful ministry there. Verse 12, "Then Festus, when he had conferred with his council, answered, 'To Caesar you have appealed, to Caesar you shall go.'" I pray that's been a blessing to you. I'll see you all in the next video.